time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning, and welcome to Storytime. Thank you so much for joining me today, and glad you could be here. And this week, as you have seen from the intro there, we bring back some books from some people who've supported Storytime for a very long time indeed, with wonderful books, wonderful creations that we've been able to share here on Storytime. And so glad that our paths crossed and, of course, continue to intertwine. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you are well. We bring back a beautiful book, wonderful book, powerful book. This one coming to us from Zetta, Elliott, and it is called Roots Run Deep, and it is illustrated by Darice, Pollard, and Gracie Berry. Thank you so much for joining in. And one of those self-published work by Zetta Elliott or Zetta Press. Thank you so much indeed, Zetta Elliott. She's brought us many wonderful books, including some favorites here on Storytime, Milo's Museum, A Place Inside of Me, and so much more. So I hope that next time you're at the library, you look for some Zetta Elliott books, or indeed wherever else that you find books, try and find those. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. We're going to be jumping into this one very quickly. It is a bit of a long one, but it'll go very, very quickly. And I hope that the message in here is indeed a reminder for so much that we need to keep on fighting for and need to, and what we need to do. Yeah, and also learning our history, right? Remembering that history and just knowing what can we do different, what can we do better. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime, but also importantly to know your roots, right? Thank you so much for being here. Roots Run Deep. This one coming to us from Zetta Elliott, a good friend of ours here at Storytime, and of course illustrations by Darice, Pollard, and Gracie Berry. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing Storytime. We do have a powerful lineup for you this week with amazing books coming to us from, of course, we had Pamela Courtney's rerun, a pre-recorded run of Pamela Courtney's book, Season for Fishing. That one, which is illustrated by Tony D. Chambers, and it is published by Farah Strauss and Giroux. And then, of course, today we have Zetta Elliott. Tomorrow we do have I'll Be Right There. That one coming to us from John Marshall, and illustrations are by Julia Orthy. And then, of course, on Friday we bring you another one that's been here Storytime many times, good friend of ours as well, John Light Jr., and of course Monica Mikai teaming up for My Mother's Wildest Dreams. And of course on Friday we wrap up with Billy Dipper's Time to Shine with Olaolu Ogunyemi and of course Josh Ogunyemi. Thank you for being here. This is Storytime. Excited. And of course, two friends, if you're in the Bay Area, remember to join us on the 20th of September. Yes, 3 weeks away, we will be having the Children's Book Festival as Fairyland continues to celebrate 75 years. Thank you so much for being here, and of course, looking forward to seeing you at those events or indeed right here on Storytime every weekday at 7 a.m. Pacific time. Thank you so much for being here. Get ready, get comfortable, get cozy. I will see you on the other side of this very short message when we're back with more story time.
Hi, my name is Zetta Elliott, and I am the author of 40 books for kids, including Dragons in a Bag and A Place Inside of Me. You're watching Storytime with Mr. Limata.
Welcome back. Thank you indeed, Zetta Elliott. As you've heard there, creator of over 40 kids books for kids, and yeah, I hope that you get a chance to see all of those. And there, I hope I get to the author's note, but we might not. But I hope that when you do get a chance, please find this book wherever you find books. Find it at your local library and get to see the author's note and so much more back matter that Zetta puts in this one. But I will read the first, the opening, of course, that she puts in here, and she says, "I wrote this story while living in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I would like to acknowledge that Pennsylvania is the ancestral territory of the Conestoga, the Erie, Iroquois, Lenape, Munsee, Nanticoke, Shawnee, and Susquehannock. American Indians were the first to be enslaved by European settlers. Africans brought to the Americas were stolen people on stolen land. I urge readers to support the work of Circle Legacy Center and other native-led organizations. I also recommend reading the graphic novel Ghost River, The Fall and Rise of the Castoga by Lee Francis IV. So hope you get to look at those and yeah, and support those organizations as well. But here we go with our book for today. We are African. We are Mende, Asante, and Bambara. We grow rice, yams, and indigo. We smelt iron and scout bronze. We are scholars and warriors. We tell tales of Wiley and Nancy. Our people are ancient. Our roots run deep. We are African. We are Hausa, Mandinka, and Akan. The white man call all of us Negro because our skin is black. They come to our shores in ships. They bring guns to trade with our enemies. Wars rage across the land. Captives are sold into slavery. Our people are put in chains. We are packed in the belly of the ship. We weep and pray and scheme as we rock upon the endless sea. Some of our people choose death. Others fight to survive. We speak Igbo, Yoruba, and Fula. We are African. We are heading to the Americas. This is not our land. This is not their land. We are African. To speak to one another, we must learn the enslaver's tongue. They try to take our names, our gods, and our drums, but we do not forget who we are. We grow rice, yams, and indigo. We grow cotton, tobacco, and cane. We dig mines, we smelt iron, we fell trees, we lay roads, we build their homes, we cook their food, we wash their clothes, we raise their children, we work and work, work. We are weary, but still we sing. They are brutal with the lash, but we are gentle with each other. We tend our own gardens. We hunt and fish so that our loved ones eat more than crumbs from their table. We weave baskets from river reeds and turn scraps of cloth into colorful quilts. Our children laugh at the tales of cunning Brer Rabbit. We see the beauty within ourselves, even if they do not. We yearn for peace, but it is in the rumbling thunder that we hear God's voice. When the water is troubled, our souls are stirred. We are determined to be free. Darkness blankets us as we steal away to freedom. We feel tree trunks for moss and follow the North Star. We made through the murky swamps. We wade through the murky swamps. We run from the howling dogs. Moses leads us out of bondage. Conductors guide us to safe houses. We risk everything to be free. In the North, we are fugitives, no longer enslaved, but not fully free. Many do not welcome us. Some hate slavery, but have no love for us. Others cry, "Go back to Africa." We are African, but we are also American. We built this country. We will not go. We will plant our own fields and build our own homes and raise our own children here. Some Christians open their doors to us, but then make us sit at the back of the church. We know God has a plan for us. We want to have our own place of worship, but it takes time to buy the land. The charter makes our church official. AME, African Methodist Episcopal, Bethel, House of God. Before, our bellies were often empty. We hungered for knowledge too, but it was denied. Now we feed our bodies and our minds. We build a school beside the church. Our children study hard and make us proud. Freedom seekers keep coming. We welcome them when others do not. We give them food and clothes. We shelter those who wish to stay and guide those who will journey on. Then the war begins. The North fights the South to end slavery. We are African. We are warriors. We fight for the right to defend our country. We fight to set our people free. The war is over, but we're still fighting to prove that we belong. We are African American. We're citizens. Our men now have the right to vote, but they do not respect our rights. They burn down our church and our school. We rebuild and keep moving forward. We organize. We march for jobs. They send us bomb threats, but we will not back down. Our youth deserve a future that is better than the past. Yeah. We organize. We march for jobs. They send us bomb threats, but we will not back down. Mm-mm. Our youth deserve a future that is better than the past. We have come so far as a people, but we still have a long way to go. Our faith sustains us. Our people are ancient. Our roots run deep. We have come so far as a people, but we still have a long way to go. Our faith sustains us. Our people are ancient. Our roots run deep. Oh, and that is the end of our story today. That is the end of our book. Thank you so much for being here. And I'll see if I can jump into the author's note a little bit, looking at our time. But of course, to like this part, the end part. Let me just read that end part too and listen to this. It says, this is once again going through this country is once again going through a period of upheaval prompted by the political protest of African Americans and their allies. Those who understand history will know that we have been here before. Time will tell if the United States is finally ready to live up to its promise. This was back in 2020. And I think there's definitely been regression in that time in policies and everything that's happening now with immigrants and yeah, those that do not have, the poor. But yeah, it's just amazing that these words, powerful from Zetta Elliott, still ringing true today. But yeah, and we've been here before, and we continue to fight. Thank you so much for being here. This has been Storytime. Thank you indeed for joining in. Roots Run Deep, coming to us from Zetta Elliott, and we'll see if you'll be able to look further into that author's note. But if you can, please find this book wherever you find books, and of course, get to just enjoy, remind ourselves of this powerful history, and and try our best. Try our best to do better. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. I'll see you on the other side of this very short break.
I Too by Langston Hughes. I too am America. I am the darker brother. They send me to eat in the kitchen when company comes, but I laugh and eat well and grow strong. Nobody will dare say to me, eat in the kitchen then. Besides, they'll see how beautiful I am and be ashamed. I too am America.
Yes, indeed. No matter how much people may try to deny that and push, I too am America. Thank you so much for joining in, and thank you indeed, Soraya, for reciting that one for us. And a powerful, powerful message coming to us from Zetta Elliott. Roots Run Deep. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed that one. And of course, too, I hope that we enjoy reminding ourselves, right? Reminding ourselves of the struggles ahead. And of course, the struggles here present today. Thank you indeed for being here. Please take care of yourselves. Check in on your loved ones and let them know you care. And of course, too, we keep pushing support. I know allyship looks very different for many different for different people, right? Others could be financial support, others could be physical support, others could be checking in, whatever it is that works, and it all helps. So please remember to play your part. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. And yeah, we'll see you again tomorrow when we're back with another book from another friend of Storytime. Jonathan Marshall brings us I'll Be Right There. Yes, those words. I think we all need to hear those every now and then, right? That reassurance from friends, from family, from loved ones. Thank you so much for being here with us today on Storytime. I'll see you again tomorrow when we're back with another story. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Zetta Elliott, for producing that one for us. And of course, we wish you the best of success with many other works that you've produced and of course continue to produce. Thank you so much for being here. And remember too that Storytime this week has a wonderful lineup. So please be sure to join us at your convenience right here, 7 a.m. Pacific time, and of course to catch the recordings at 11 a.m. Pacific time, and of course anytime at a time that works best for you at storytimewithmrlimata.com. And then of course you can catch us live at Children's Fairyland on September 20th. Come on out, join us, and have fun with us. And of course, too, if you have little ones in your life, let them know this is where it'll be happening. Let the adults in their lives know so they can be there too. We'll be there from 10 to 4. Long time with many, many wonderful speakers. Sean Harris will be there, and many authors that we've had here on Storytime as well. So please make a date. join us there. Thank you so much. This has been story time today. I will see you again tomorrow when we're back with more story time. Big hugs. Bye-bye.
Story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time. Ooh. Story time. Story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh. Story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh. He brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing